Yeah, here are 5 things you should do or you should consider before you quit your job. 1. You should let your boss or your madam know the reason why you are quitting the job. So for instance, if you are quitting the job because the salary is too small for you, you should let your madam know. If you are quitting the job because your boss or your madam is not treating you well, you should let your boss or your madam know. Two, you have to inform your madam or your boss the actual month you want to quit the job. It's not good just to wake up one day and tell your boss or your madam that I'm quitting the job or I will not work for you anymore. You just have to inform your boss or your madam the exact month. So let's take it for instance, if you want to quit your job in November, by now you have to inform your boss about it. You have to let them know the exact month that you will quit the job. You don't just wake up one day and tell them that I'm not going to work for you again. And the number 3 is you have to make sure you complete every assignment your boss or your madam gave you before you quit your job. For instance, if they gave you a certain job or a certain thing to do for them, you have to make sure you complete it before you leave. You don't have to leave uncompleted work that you're supposed to do and quit your job. It's not a good thing. And the number 4, in case you are owing your boss or your madam, you have to make sure you pay all the debts before you quit the job. A lot of people, when they start work, they collect some allowance or they get loan from their boss or their madam, and they promise they will pay them little by little. Every month they deduct a certain amount from their salary. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to collect loan or to get allowance or something from your boss, you see. So in case you want to quit your job and you are owing, all you have to do is to pay them before you leave, because if you don't pay, you are spoiling other people's chance. Because I remember some time ago I went to a certain work. When I was working at that place, I needed a loan from the madam. I told her, she told me she's not going to. And number 5, do not misbehave, do not portray bad character, do not be rude, or do not disrespect your boss or your madam. This thing, it happens a lot. A lot of people, when they are planning to quit their job, they also plan on what they will do to their boss or their madam before they quit their job. You should never try it. I have a lot of colleagues that they normally do it. Anytime they feel like they want to quit the job, they will start to misbehave. They start to disrespect their boss, be rude. They talk anyhow to them because they know they are going to quit their job. So no matter what will happen, they don't care. The thing is, you don't know where you are going to meet your boss or your madam next time. So you have to be careful. This world is too small to do sad things. So let us respect them as you are living.